Well, good day, folks. Back to you. Yes, it's the same day as my one on fire starting equipment for my bug out bag. You can tell the shirt, ICOM. If you wonder about that, that's the brand name of commercial and amateur radio. It's the manufacturer's name. And I must admit, I'll give a plug for my friends at Micro High Tech Communications in Winnipeg. They've provided me service support for years. And basically almost all my amateur radio equipment is ICOM. So much for a plug for them. And George and everybody at the shop, have a good one. Okay, today what I'm talking about, knives. If you remember, in my bug out bag videos, it was mentioned that my small Puma was too small. It was just too small. Only 3 fingers I could wrap around the grip of it, and it was only 3 fingers long, the blade, plus a little 1/4 of an inch or so. So it was a bit light. So I thought I'd run through, show you what I was looking at, what I have here available to me, and what we got for weights. Now I'm going to have to start the scales again because it goes to sleep real quickly. Okay, so we've got this in pounds and ounces to start with. So now it's 5.6 ounces. It says, take it off. Grams, 159 grams. Still a little on the heavy side, don't you think? Maybe not, I don't know. It's interesting because I haven't weighed all my knives, so I don't have a clue what they weigh. Okay, now if we go to the oldest to the newest that I've got, my golden oldie, 272 grams, 9.5 ounces. Now this one, it's a bit loose on the sheath because I took down the grip a bit. If you remember this one, of course you do. And I'm looking at this viewer and wondering, you know, where I'm going with this. Okay, now this one, the blade is less than 1/8 of an inch thick. At the grip, it is thicker, but anyway, it's a fairly heavy one. An Old Faithful. Okay, the next oldest is this, my Puma Trail Guide. And so let's give it a weight. 6.8 ounces, which converts to 195. So it's fairly heavy. Now this is carbon steel, same as the original one was, okay? The next knife that I purchased, now this is not the original sheath, okay? It's custom made for me in Winnipeg, at a shop that does that kind of stuff. It's 263 grams, so it's heavier. Of course, you've got the ferrocerium rod and holder, and Kydex, 9.2 pounds. And this actually is my preferred hunting knife, okay? I prefer to take this one hunting when I go with the kids. I don't always go. Matter of fact, if I got it right, hunting season starts on Monday, and this is Saturday, and I won't be going this year. I just have too many other things that require my time. Okay, the next knife I purchased, take that off of there, and it's 11.6 ounces or 330 grams. Now this is my Cold Steel SRK. Yes, you'll notice the blade's a little shiny because I took off that coating, okay? Good knife, rugged knife, and the blade is a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch thick. And I gotta admit, this one has got the VG1 steel in it, not like some of them. I mean, at the time I bought it, there was 3 different steels available, and I did not need the most expensive one. And so this definitely is a possibility. And then the last one. Okay, now you'll see here, I wrapped paracord on it. I'm going to put a sleeve on one side, probably this side, not sure yet, and put a ferrocerium rod on there. I've already fixed the back of the blade so that it will strike a ferrocerium rod. Now this has got the thicker blade. This is a carbon steel also. I tend to like carbon steel for some reason. Just that's the way we are, I guess. Okay. Its weight, 152 grams, sorry. 5.4 ounces. Sorry, 5.3, it's changed, okay. So when we look at that, we look at 5.6, 5.3. Obviously, I'm going to say more weather resistant in the extent that the grip and the sheath being as they are. To lighten it, I could take the paracord off, but I'm not going to do that because I went to all that trouble putting it on. So, I think it's safe to say that yes, I'm going to put aside this Puma, and it is a SGB. Yeah, and I'll get the rest of the name. Blacktail, right. It's hollow ground. Ideal for a lot of camp chores and stuff like that. So we'll set it aside. Therefore, here we go. This is going to, at least in the interim, be my bug out bag knife. There will probably be a folding blade one somewhere along there coming in. I normally have one in my pocket anyway. We'll see about that. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you, so we're narrowing it down. We now have ignition, fire starting equipment, and a knife. We've eliminated all the rest. So there you go. We'll continue to work on my project. Not sure where it's going to end up, but it's definitely going to be lighter. When we start with a 3-pound Rush 24 bag, that's as much weight, or as you know, I'd prefer not to have even that much. But anyway, I want to see if I can't get this bag down to somewhere around 15 pounds or so. That will be interesting. Okay, this little short video just to entertain you a little bit, go take you where I'm thinking, and by all means, if you would, like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome back, friends. Doing a little addition to my video that I started the other day. Wasn't satisfied with it. Did a bunch of research, and I had a nagging thought. Okay, what was wrong with my knife selection? If you recall, the Mora knife is the one I had selected. The more I thought about it, no, that's not the right choice. So, what to do about it? And first off, why? Let's go with that. Okay, first, it does not have a full-length tang, and therefore it loses some durability, strength, especially for hard use. If we're in a survival situation, I want the best quality, strength, durability that I can have. If you recall, there's no hatchet in my set, in my bug out bag collection. There was this knife, or saw, sorry, and this one is a 8-inch. It's a hollow grind. It's not the best. It's definitely not a silky, but this will do for starters, okay? If we were doing a lot of cutting for a long time period, I don't know how long it would last. But definitely for an emergency situation, that would be fine. So therefore, if you remember, I said, I do not wish to place my Puma on that task. it does not have all the features that I need. What does? Yeah, you remember, Oh Faithful, right? Now, the SRK, it's got to be the one. It fits my hand well. It's got a good grip, whether it's wet or not. I'm going to give you just to see if we can show up an image on here. I'm trying to show you the roughness of it. Anyway, now this one, I've watched videos where it was tested to destruction. They didn't break the blade, none of them that I saw. And if you remember Survival Lily, she did a pretty good job on hers. She'd worn off, matter of fact, the coating and that front portion, right? There was still some that was out at the back, and that's fine. Okay, so the change is definitely, if your life is going to depend on it, and if you're not going to be adding a hatchet to the kit, it's got to be something that's robust. It just has to be. So, let me know your thoughts. Like I say, the one I made, yeah, but it doesn't stay in well. So, there we go. And you can hear the phone ringing. That's my timer. It's time to part with you. Take care, have a good one. Look forward to hearing from you real soon. Bye for now. Ted Square.